did you know who MrBeast is, the most popular YouTuber ever? MrBeast, like
Yes.
millions and millions and millions of subscribers, and seems like a really nice, sweet dude. He does like some crazy shit on YouTube.
I'm
But
familiar.
anyway, I just saw. Did you see that he cured 1,000 people of their blindness? Did you see this?
I saw the title of that video somewhere on the internet, but I didn't actually click it because I didn't.
So I didn't know this, but not all blindness, but a lot of different types of blindness are actually curable. It's just a lot of people don't have the money to be able to afford that cure, and like it's a 10-minute surgery. It's insane. It's like, it's really crazy, but you can literally take like the cataract or whatever it is out of people's eye and they can see again. And it's just the only reason people aren't getting it is because it's expensive and they can't afford it. MrBeast paid for 1,000 people to get their blindness cured. 1,000 people. And I just saw that there are a fair number of people who are upset at him for doing this.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my God. Like, apparently he made these reply tweets, and it was funny because he was like, people on Twitter, the rich should use their money for good and like to give to people. And then MrBeast is like, okay, I'll cure 1,000 people of their blindness and pay for it and all this stuff. And then people on Twitter are like, MrBeast is bad. It's like, and it just goes to show that no matter what you do, even if you literally cure 1,000 people of their blindness, there will still be people who have bad things to say about what you've done, which to me, it's just like, you might as well do what feels right in your heart and in your soul and in your gut and in your head, like is right, because you could literally cure people of blindness and they would still be mad at you. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Wild.
How crazy is that?
It's insane. Yeah. And do you know what their argument is?
So, I mean, I've heard a couple different ones, like some people being like, you're playing God, da-da-da. It's like, no, he's not playing God. It's not like he's walking around like saying like, I have godly powers. He's like, no, I will fund your surgery.
Yeah, that's a bad argument.
He's not playing God. There are some people who are like mad that they're saying like they cured them, because there are some people like, blind people don't need to be cured type of a thing. It's like, all right, Jesus Christ. Like,
these people have nothing to do except sit on their phone and be angry.
Yes. Yeah.
And it has to be an astoundingly low percentage of the population who would partake in this kind of behavior. The one criticism I saw, which I also find invalid, like the other two you just mentioned, was like an anti-capitalist, you're using these people to make content which makes you money argument, which I think is also silly, because even if that's the case, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
His business is benefiting. It's a business that does a lot of philanthropy, and the people are benefiting from the good work he's doing and the money he's spending on their surgeries. Like, insane.
It's funny, like, the idea of saying you could cure 1,000 people of their blindness and people would still talk shit, it sounds like that's made up. It sounds like, that sounds like an outrageous example of something that would literally never happen, and people laugh, haha, yeah, you're right. It's like, no, that literally is happening right now. This guy cured 1,000 people of their blindness with his own money, and people are throwing a hissy fit. It's unbelievable, which is like, honestly, I'm so glad that it's happening, because if it just makes me so much more adamant to post what I know is right, because I could literally cure 1,000 people of their blindness and there would still be people talking shit. So it is what it is.
Let alone the more basic levels of like, telling people to eat a reasonable number of calories, focus on mostly whole foods. You can have some meat, eat some fruits and vegetables. Like, if you want to work in some ice cream and Snickers, go for it. Like, Satan. Like, you're killing people.
Yeah. You're literally killing people and giving them eating disorders.
Oh, good. Great topic.
There we go.